Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Milestone Study. My name is Anusha and I'm here after a long time of holidays. I was back in Nepal and now I'm here in Australia. Physical classes are being conducted in Sydney CBD and we also have online classes, as you must know. So wherever you are, all over the world, you can join our online classes if you do not live nearby. This video is all about my recent exam experience where I went to the exam center in Nepal and then took my test. I want to share what I got and how I got that. You'll also get to know which questions you have to practice more and which you do not have to. So watch this video till the end if you're preparing for PTE test. All right, so this is my report card. It was taken on 5th of November and it's almost been like 20 days. I couldn't make any video because I was on a holiday and, busy with all kid and my kid and traveling. So first of all, I'd like to tell you what happened in the Universal Language and Computer Institute and how was the center. There were some extra steps, which in other institutes you won't have. Like there was a person who was giving like an orientation. We were sitting in a seminar, kind of like a meeting hall, and then the guy was showing us slides. He was telling all the things about the test and where you should keep your microphone, what you should do, what you should not do. So that would be the first step if you go to universal language, which does not happen in other centers. Then after that, they took us to the real exam venue, which was at level 1. They did all the registration process, and after that it all went smooth. There was no technical issue, and as you can see, my speaking was 90, so there definitely wasn't any microphone issue or it didn't affect my test at all. And I got my test result on the day itself, I think. Yeah. So coming to one module, okay, each module, speaking. Now, using the same strategies, I've got 90 in the speaking section. Yeah. Now, which strategies did I use to get 90 in speaking section? I'll just demonstrate all of them in this video so that you can go ahead and start practicing yourself. Okay. For that, I'm going to use our website, milestonestudy.com.au. Now, before we begin, I have a quick demo of how to use our website. Okay. Now, this is some kind of disclaimer page. Please read it before signing up because you might want to see our disclaimers and all. Now, once you are on this page, you can sign up via Viber. For all the other process using Viber, I have got a separate video, which I will link below. First, download Viber on your mobile device and then scan this QR code where you will send this code. Okay, send 98E5, whatever code you get from your computer. Okay, this code will vary. Okay, this is my code. Don't use this code. You will get another code on your computer. Please use that. Okay, then Viber will send you one OTP. Type it here and then sign in. Okay, it's as easy. And then you will get a username and a password. Okay, keep that username and password. You can use that all the time after this to sign in. If you're getting any trouble signing up using Viber, just message us on Facebook or Instagram and we'll help you from there. So as I said, how did I get 90 in speaking? I'll show you using all the templates and the way I spoke, okay, from this website. But before that, let me talk about an overall idea, overall experience and how I got this score, why I did not get 90 by 90. Let's talk about that, okay? For speaking, there was no problem, as I said. Now, after speaking comes writing section, right? In the writing section, there were only 2 tasks. One summarized written text and the other was essay. I did exactly as I teach in class and I've uploaded on my YouTube channel. Okay, For summarized written text, I join 2 sentences, then all those, essay, I go ahead and write the template down. So I think that my marks was down to 82 in reading and 83 in writing. It's because of reading and writing drop down question. Okay, fill in the blanks. Reading and writing, fill in the blanks question. Now, why do I think so? Because I clearly did not do some drop down questions. Okay, I did not perform. So why did I not do it? Because I know some people are just focusing on essay. They keep blaming essay for the failure in the writing section. So I wanted to demonstrate that after writing the essay, after writing the summarized written text, if you make mistakes in fill in the blanks, or you don't do the fill in the blanks properly, the first fill in the blanks, okay, drop down. Then what happens? You get less in both reading and the writing section. Okay, so this was an experiment to show you how reading and writing fill in the blanks can affect your both reading and writing section. How do I know? Because I clearly did not do drop down questions. So not all drop down, okay? I did some of them, okay, which was very easy. Like, I didn't have to use my brain and I just quickly use it. But wherever I had to use some logic, some content, some contextual knowledge, I just left them. Those are kind of like a higher level blanks, which students would normally fail at or would normally, miss the questions. So my number 1 point from the experiment is do reading and writing fill in the blanks properly if you want to get 8 in each. Now here I got 8 plus, right? I got all 80 above because the rest of the questions were correct, only drop down I missed. Okay, but what happens with a student? They might be getting fill in the blanks drop down wrong as well. They might be getting the other questions from reading. They will get less marks from there as well. They will be getting right from dictation wrong as well, isn't it? So that will cumulatively give you lesser marks, isn't it? Then comes the listening section. So for the listening section, I clearly did not focus on the small questions like select missing words, highlight correct summary, then a multiple choice, multiple answer, and multiple choice, single answer. These 4 questions I did not pay attention to. I attempted them, but I did not do it properly. Like, again, I did not listen to the audio properly and did not choose the right answer. Okay, or maybe I did. It's all based on luck, okay? But consciously from my side, I did not do them well. The rest of it, summarize spoken text, use the template, put the keywords down. I put only 8 words and all were nouns. Then for fill in the blanks, listening was so hard, I tell you. This was the hardest I've ever got, okay? They spoke, or maybe I wasn't focused enough, okay? But really, I had to read the context in order to get the answers. I knew they said degradations, like somewhat subconsciously, I knew that the word was degradations, but I had to read the context to write this in both the fill in the blanks. Okay, so first fill in the blanks, I'm kind of missed one word, and then using my contextual knowledge, I wrote that word. And even the second one was like that. It was hard and almost I missed one, but I covered it up, okay, with the context. Then comes highlight incorrect words. They were very easy, nothing dramatic there. It just went like a breeze. And then comes the last question right from dictation. I almost like panicked there because I did get only 1 minute in the end after I finished everything. So normally I would have 4 or 5 minutes, but this time I was surprised that I was only left with 1 minute. I did finish it in time, but you just, when you have 1 minute left, you sort of panic as well. With the double words in writing in write from dictation, I did write extra words like 4 or 5 words in each sentence, and I still managed to get 8 in each. 85 in listening and 83 in writing. Definitely nothing wrong with write from dictation. It was just fill in the blanks reading question. Why I got 85 in listening? Because of those tiny, small questions. Highlight correct summary, select missing words. They were not correct at all. Plus, you could blame some repeat sentences because it wasn't 100%. The few like 2 or 3 repeat sentences were not 100%. Okay, so honestly, but still I got 90. Yeah, 90 in speaking. So that's why we say you do not need to speak 100% in repeat sentences. Okay, so that was an overall analysis. Yeah, so revising everything. For speaking, follow the template that I've taught on YouTube and in class. Nothing to be changed. The microphone position is just like this. Then in the second section, writing section, no need to change anything. Use the template that is on our website. And the strategy for summarized written text, copy pasting 2 sentences, join with comma and. Then third module, reading, which is very serious, critical, because you miss them or you get them wrong, your writing is affected, your reading also affected. And also in the reading section, I did not do multiple choice single answer and multiple choice multiple answer. Okay, and that could be the reason I got lesser in reading section. Next is listening itself. So please pay attention. Audios are going to be faster. They're going to be inaudible sometimes. You know, you have to pay real close attention, or maybe increase your volume a little bit to understand the speaker. There were background noises as well, which I coped with efficiently, I must say. Then that's it. And I finished the test in 1 hour and 15 minutes. It did not take a long time. Although the test is for 2 hours, I normally finish in 1 hour and 15 minutes. So now my hope, after taking the test, I was very doubtful that I would get 90 in each because of all these silly mistakes. Okay, so I did not go there for 90 in each. I went there to see how many marks would I get less if I make these kinds of mistakes. So anyway, you can still score 8 if you're targeting 8, and definitely for 7 and 6, there is no doubt that templates are working, the strategies are working. Okay. Go through all those videos that I've posted for strategies and upcoming videos as well. Please subscribe to the channel. Now let's demonstrate. Okay, for those who are new, let's see how we are supposed to do in the test. Now, as I already told you how to log into our website, okay, make sure that you have correct configurations and you have sort of like latest laptop and latest device, because old device may not support our system. So first thing I'll do read aloud, okay? Before read aloud comes the introduction section, yeah? I just said my name is Anusha, and that's it. I didn't say anything much, okay? Then click next. Okay, once you go into the first read aloud question on our website, you will see this demo link, okay? This is from, just play this demo link if you want to know how to speak, okay? Then play it. I'll show you the first one, yeah? So the same paragraph, being scared, and the same paragraph, being scared. These two, I've demonstrated how to speak. Let's listen. Being scared to death boils down to our autonomic response to a strong emotion, such as fear. For fear-induced deaths, the demise starts with our fight-or-flight response, which is the body's physical response to a perceived threat. This response is characterized by an increased heart rate, anxiety, perspiration, and increased blood glucose levels. You need to click on that stop button. So that's how I've taught you how to speak this sentence. Now this one, I'm gonna skip. Then I'll show you what's going to happen, okay, in the exam as well. Okay, so this will be my question for today. If it was in my exam, how would I do? Now, beginning in 23 seconds means I can practice as much as I want, loudly, okay? Do not mumble. It's for you to speak up. Now, I'll skip this part. The free market is extremely competitive and companies are constantly trying to gain an edge over their rivals. Merchandising and brand image play a major role in attracting customers, but they often lead to overpackaging. This is a serious problem since most packaging these days are made of plastics which are not biodegradable. Some people blame the manufacturers for their blatant disregard, while others point the finger at consumers. Okay, I made a silly mistake there. Consumers, I said customers. Okay, so yes, see, now you're getting 5 by 5. See, but it translates to 86 by 90 because of some mistakes in fluency and, getting the content wrong and some error with pronunciation. But all I want to see is I'm getting 80 plus in the app. Okay. So this is how I performed in the exam, except for that little tiny mistake in the end, okay? That's for read aloud. I did not use one-line strategy. So sorry to all of you who are talking about one-line strategy. I kind of stopped believing in that strategy because it's hard to teach students to apply that, okay? Because it has got a lot of variations, and instead of teaching all those variations, I would rather focus on the regular one. Okay, instead of going with all the doubts in your heart, we better go with surety. Then comes repeat sentence. Now for that, I need a pen and a paper. Yeah, I have a pen here and a paper. Okay, why do I need a pen and a paper? So that I can write some notes. Yeah. Oh, at the moment, I don't have a pen and paper, so I'll use the tissue paper. Sorry for that. And I'll write the initials, which is what I did in the real exam as well. Because without initials, I'm like handicapped. I don't know how to speak. I make mistakes. Okay, so let me show you first how I do repeat sentence and the note taking too. So I went to practice here, and then you can click on repeat sentence. For this as well, you have a demo. Stop it. For this, you have a demo, okay? Watch it out if you want some help. Okay, I go for a random number.
You should include your name and identification number in the application form.
You should include your name and your identification number in your application form. Yes. So it's still 86. So my read aloud was 86. My repeat sentence is 86 in the app. Okay. But the real exam, I got 90. Remember that. Okay. So this fluency is 100%. Some problem with the content because I missed the word. No, what did I miss? I missed the word the. Okay. So what happens in repeat sentence is if you're getting 50% content, you get 2 marks. Okay, so let me write this down to avoid your confusion. If you go from 0 to 49%, you are getting 1 mark, 1 after 3. If you go 50 to 99%, you're getting 2 by 3. And when you get 100% content, that's when you get 3 by 3. Okay, now we as tutors tell students to cover at least 50% because when you are at 50%, you're getting 2 by 3. Okay, but at this moment here, I was 96.2% and I still got 2 by 3, which is a disadvantage to me because just missing one word, I missed 1 mark. Okay, I hope you are getting this mathematical equation, but if not, just remember that try to get 100%. If not, 50% is a must. Anything beyond 50% is a must. Okay. So this was how I performed in the real exam for repeat sentence. Let's do one or two more. Okay.
To answer such a complex question with a simple yes or no is absolutely impossible.
To answer such a complex question with a simple yes or no is a problem. Okay, this was definitely a problem. To answer trances. Okay, yes or no is absolutely. So I actually missed two words, but the AI was not able to detect my speech when I said to answer, and it detected it as trances. Okay, which came down to 71 by 90. But really in the exam, if I perform like this, I'm going to get 90. So do not base your practice on one question, okay? Take the mock test and see what happens on your overall evaluation. Now, to show you my initial writing, okay, here, the first question and the second question. So I just write the first letter of each word. To answer such a complex question with, and then the rest I remember with a yes, with a simple yes or no is. So after that I forgot, so I had to say something, so I said is a problem. Okay, same thing here, I wasn't able to write everything, but if I write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 words, the rest I can follow. Okay, my brain can just imitate the speaker and speak it through. But if this is not your cup of tea and you can't do initial writing, then just use your memory. I hope that helps, because for me, memory is like a big no-no. When I do that, I usually fumble and forget the entire sentence. But practicing is a must. If you are a beginner, then 50 to 100 every day. But if you've already done those and you're still not getting your score, then maybe your pronunciation is weak or you're speaking slow. Okay, those could be the reasons. Yeah. Now, the next question is describe image. I think I got three describe image. Let's just go to a random number. Okay. Now, luckily or unluckily, I did not get any image like this. This image does not have any names, titles, or numbers. Okay, I did not get such thing, but I'll anyway demonstrate how to do this question. Okay, so there's this practice time going on. The picture is mainly about look at the image below, and also about in 25 seconds, please speak into the microphone, and also about describing detail what the image is showing, and also about you will have 40 seconds to give your response. I think that's enough. Thank you so much. That is the template. It's 90 by 90. There wouldn't be any problem in the real exam as well. Okay, so say whatever you see at the top, or say anything else that you want, but fluently. Once you start saying there's a toilet, there is a dining table, seating room or drawing room or living room and the lobby, you start saying that, you'll start hesitating. Okay, try it for yourself. Which one is better? Saying the top, this instruction line, or saying something like, the usual content. Okay, content does not matter in describe image if you have such kind of images. If there is nothing in the image, just use one or two random sentences. I really want you to apply this technique and see the magic in your exam. Okay, but only a few will get such kind of images, not all of us. Okay, like I did not get in my previous test. Now, in this case, I'm not going to say the instruction line, okay? I'll use the heading, then this words, so numbers I will try to avoid, okay? The picture is mainly about how educated are today's 27-year-olds, and also about less than high school completion, and also about high school diploma or equivalent, and also about some college enrollment, and also about undergraduate certificate and associate's degree. I think that's enough. Thank you so much. There we go. Okay, see? So what's happening here? You are simply speaking the words using the template, the picture. Now, for all the templates, please refer to this thing, okay? Here, under study materials, you will find these tabs, templates. You can download or you can take a screenshot from there. So the picture is mainly about blah, 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 and also about blah, blah, blah. Keep saying also about, and last one, I think that's enough. Thank you so much. Okay, see how you get 5. If you're not getting 90 by 90 in this question, then again, either you are hesitant, you are slowing down, you're not following the content properly, or your pronunciation is worse. Okay, so you have to improve on those parameters. All right, now the next question is retell lecture. For that, I have to take notes, which I did in the exam as well. In this case, you can take any kind of notes. You don't have to take properly like keyword or a noun or a verb, okay? Just take anything that you hear, but make sure you can pronounce it. And it's not like tiny words like to, in, on, because it's hard to get them right when you're pronouncing, okay? So take something like mature, image, principle, like that. Let's see what happens in our retell lecture, how I did in the real exam. I'm going to play an audio. Take your notes if you like, or just watch it as we go. So I have again my paper here.
There is a picture, sort of artist's impression, before the space age of what Venus might be like on its surface, and so this was looking at the planet Venus. It was science fiction, and science fact all the way up to 56 before the start of the space age, but it wasn't completely disproved. This idea of a really sort of lush environment on Venus until 1967, which is when the first measurements in detail were done at Venus. So Mariner 4 and Mariner 5 confirmed the feeling from an earlier space mission that in fact the surface of Venus was not like this at all, but extremely hot and also that the clouds were made of sulfuric acid. So there wasn't a nice water cycle like is going on in this picture, and so that it had to wait for these in situ measurements by spacecraft to actually and so Venus turned out not to be quite as Earth-like as we thought. And I'll sort of tell you about some of the latest results from Venus Express, which there are some Earth-like features. But to a large extent, it's not like the Earth. Okay, so a brief comparison between
the audio was mainly about impression, surface, and planet, and also about space age idea and measurements, and also about earlier and space mission, and also about acid and water cycle, and also about spacecraft Earth results, and also about features and comparison. I think that's enough. Thank you so much. Okay, 90 by 90 again. Now I'm going to show you how I took the words. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so I take it with a comma, comma in between, and then fill up with and also about, and then say and in between. Okay, after 2 words, I say and. That's how I did. Okay, let's see. Yeah. The audio was mainly about impression, surface, and planets, and also about space age, idea, and measurement. See, so I keep adding and just right before the last word so that I have that flow. Now, how you have to do this, what you have to think about is, are you speaking the right words from the transcript? Okay, if the words do not match, then you could suffer in the content part. If they do not match exactly, like measurements with an S, okay, they have to be the same. If you just write measurement, then you could lose content mark. Okay, and roughly I speak for 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah, so here you can see I spoke for 16 seconds, and don't pick a lot of words. 15 plus is enough. Okay. All right, and the last one, answer short questions. I did not pay much attention, but they were very easy. So I was able to say all the answers, I think, and the computer also detected it properly. Then comes summarized written text. It was so easy. I got a very normal paragraph. Let's go to a random one, a very normal paragraph. And I just chose the first sentence and the second sentence. Okay, no drama, nothing to think about. So something like this, and I wrote until first full stop, then join this with comma and then choose another sentence until industry. and it was around 35 words. One was 35. I don't remember if I got the second one, but if I did, then it wasn't a lot of words. Okay, it was definitely not 60 words, which I hear from a lot of students that they say, oh, I have to take 50 words, I have to take that one, this and that. Okay, let's do one essay. I'm just gonna copy paste the template here and show you, because if I write everything, it's gonna take a lot of time. For the template, as I said, please refer to the study materials here, okay, on the bottom. Yes, so here is the template, and I make sure that I give 2 space bars, 2 enters like this, and just in the place of topic, I change it with whatever the topic was. Okay, I got 2 statements, so I split them into 2 different topics. It is easy for people to prepare food. That's it. That was the first. I mean, this was not exactly the question that I got in the exam, but quality of life. Now, remember, if it's a question mark, has it improved the people's quality of life? It's a question, right? You cannot just simply write, has it improved? You have to make it a statement. So we'll make it like this. It has improved. Okay. Then the last one, because I don't have the third topic, I'll simply repeat the first one or the second one. It doesn't really matter. Easy for people to prepare food, full stop. That's it. Now what count is 220 at the moment. That time was also 220 or 229, like that. Again, you don't have to write 250 to get full points. Yeah. Click finish and see my score. Here we go. Okay, so even on this website, even on the real exam, the templates would work. You have total 15 marks in the essay section. So imagine, so just let's critically think. If my essay was wrong, I would not get 80 plus score in the real exam. I would have got 75 or even 70 in the real exam. Okay, but I got 83. That means 7 marks less, and that too making mistakes in drop-down questions. So that concludes us to say that the essay template works 100% fine. Please remember, practice a lot, get all the spellings right, punctuation marks, capitalizing, writing the topic correctly, okay, and then go for the test. Don't just go randomly, just oh, my friend gave me the template and I went there. Okay, your friend gave you the template, but you are the one practicing it, isn't it? So practice it properly and then only go. Now next, I'm not going to show you all the reading tasks. Okay, for all the reading ideas and strategies, please refer to my previous videos and the upcoming ones. For listening section, I'll show you how I wrote summarized spoken text. Okay, again, I would need a paper to write all the notes down. In this section, you have to write nouns only. Okay, if you are following my template, I'm not guaranteeing any other template, but if you are following my template, then you have to write down only nouns. Anyone writing verbs or adjectives or adverbs or any other words, you will mess up your grammar. Okay, so write nouns, nouns and nouns only, and preferably plural nouns, but singular nouns are also welcome. Okay, plural nouns, but must be exactly from the audio. I'll demonstrate question number 2.
David Olivia Garcia is a co-host of New Mexico in Focus and is also the managing editor for the New Mexico Independent, which is an online news site. He says that the internet has some great benefits for journalism. The internet is this new, amazing medium. Not so new. It's been around quite some time now. But it's maturing as, among other things, a place for journalism. In a sense, the internet allows you to tell stories better than in a newspaper or on television. For this reason, you can do it all online. You can have the written word, you can have still photographs, you can have video. You can link and kind of connect to the other journalism that has been done on a given topic. So it's not like you're in a vacuum. The internet has had a negative impact on these papers. However, John Fleck, who is a columnist for the Albuquerque Journal and also has his own blog, says that he doesn't think that's entirely the case. It really makes me more efficient as a journalist in terms of information gathering, confirmation, helping me get the background necessary to write a story. So it's really good for that.
Okay, so I've got some words, and the template is like this, okay? I have to think which words to write. The audio was mainly about people's stories, people's photographs, stories, okay? Such words as there. News site and their information. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get plural words here, so I have to make do with all the singular ones. Their video and their photographs were also discussed in the lecture. Then, in addition to this, the discussion was about their time and so about their reason, their negative impact. And last sentence, finally, the speaker concluded the lecture by stating the facts about their what topic? No, video reason, about their reason, about their medium, okay, about their case. Okay, I got it. All right, so my total word is 60 words now, which is within the word count limit. So I'm going to finish this and see what happens with my marking. Okay, now in this, so I'm going to explain what's wrong, or how I got this blue mark here, and they're suggesting me to write videos. Okay, and it happens with students as well. Because in the audio they only said video, they did not say videos. I had to write video only to get the content mark. See, content is always the most important thing. If you get 0 in content, you get 0 in the entire summary or the entire essay. So my focus is first of all content, and then the form, and after that grammar. So don't just hurry up and change video into videos. Okay, keep it as it is. Okay, yes. Now next one is fill in the blanks. Another important question. In the fill in the blanks question, you can do it 2 ways. So either you can write the words down on your copy first, the notebook they provide, or you can directly type it. Okay. This time around, my tab button did not work. So I knew it earlier. So I used my copy first. Okay. Then transfer the answer in the computer. But if your tab button works and your spellings are good, your typing is good, then directly type into the computer. That will save your time. Next is highlight incorrect words. They were also easy, but at one moment they sped up. So it was hard for me to keep up with the pace. I think I managed somehow. Okay, and or if I did not manage, then 1 or 2 marks would be deducted, right? So what I suggest is practice listening to songs and, ones that are faster audio so that you get used to the pace. Then comes the write from dictation. I'll show you what I did in the real exam.
Academic journals are often edited by subject specialists.
Okay, 8 words. So academic journals are often edited by subject journalists. That was the answer. Now, what I did in the exam, I wrote both plural and singular, just like this, okay? Wherever I felt I knew the answer, but still, just to experiment, I did something like that. Not a lot of words, because I was running out of time. If I had written a lot of words, I wouldn't be able to do the next question. So I just took 4 or 5 extra words. Specialist. And if you are not confident with spellings, then just write alternative spellings too. Okay, we finished this. And I got 8 by 8, and this is exactly what's going to happen in your real exam. The right words will be given the marks and the wrong words will be ignored. Right word, wrong word, right, wrong. Okay, so you will just get the marks for the right word. So please test it on the website. milestonestudy.com.au is the website, and see if you are getting the matched words and how many are they. Okay. Okay, guys, so this feels like a long video already. I hope you guys got some ideas about the most important questions. Whatever we discussed today were the important questions, except the reading section, which we did not do at all. But in the next upcoming videos, I will post an entire video with reading and how to solve it, and the techniques and grammar. Okay, but there are no templates and no shortcuts to get your reading marks from the reading section. You need to use your knowledge, whatever knowledge, contextual knowledge, grammar knowledge, okay? Sometimes you need to use your common sense and collocation skills to get the answers right. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and whatever I said in the video, please believe this instead of again roaming around and looking at other things and again asking again and again, is this strategy working? Is this not working? It's absolutely working, guys. If you are interested in subscribing to our website, use Viber. If you're not able to make the direct purchase, let us know through Facebook Messenger or Insta, and we'll help you there. Next, if you're interested in taking classes one-on-one, taking appointments, taking group classes, whatever, let us know. Yeah, we are introducing a short course very soon. If you are interested in a short course, let us know. Give us a call. Number is all here in the description. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.